Hello everyone, and welcome to the Apex Online Racing AOR Season 9 Chinese Grand Prix around the Shanghai International Circuit. Today's circuit we are going to has 16 corners with a 5.45 kilometer track, and they will be done 28 laps around this circuit during the course of this race. But first, let's move on to qualifying. Coming around the last corner for a start of our qualifying lap in the Scarlet Red Ferrari in cockpit cam this time, as this is the view that I prefer to use for driving now. It's quite good in the Ferrari, but don't mind going down towards turn 1. DRS closed it just before there whilst in 8 gear and braking hard through turn 1, trail braking, putting it down into second, hitting the apex on the right of turn 2, I think that is. Going around turn 3, getting on the power as soon as possible, but it's very tricky. Try not, bit of oversteer, not too bad. Small correction was enough to stop the backsliding a lot. Sticking close there, running wide, braking half 100 metre board around where the curb starts as a braking reference to use for that corner. Getting early on the power, almost able to floor it out that corner. The next corners are very important to get right. They've got to be done exactly right to be able to get a good lap time around here. Goes left, right around these two fastest corners, and then slow a bit more down to second gear for a medium speed corner in second, and getting on the power as fast as you can, hitting the inside apex. No, we missed it, and oh god, we got some oversteer. That wasn't too bad, but it's definitely cost us some kind of reasonable time. But we are up by almost 4/10 on our previous best. But never mind, that's not good enough for pole, and I doubt it will be. Never mind, going through this very tricky right-hander, leading onto the back straights, only getting into about 90%, 100% throttle in 4/5 gear. Very tricky on the wheel to be able to get to full throttle very early. But we open up DRS and we get into 8th gear and max out, and we get ready to pick our braking point about 120 meters before the corner. Hit the inside apex there very smoothly and very good, but then we power towards out of the second to last corner and onto the last corner, and just about tackle the brake whilst you throw it in there and run just about perfectly wide on the exit there as we come across line to set a 37.6. That put us then into 7th position on the grid. Our teammate Phil in 10th, and Novo Tank goes and takes his 4th pole position of the season so far, the only man to be on pole position so far this season. But as VT Dosh has got a penalty, we will start in 6th. And then on to the beginning of the race as we leave the pits, and waiting for the race, or waiting to go to the race. Hopefully, there we go, onto the start grid. Novo Tanker in his Williams in pole position. We start in 6th, and our teammate Phil in the other Ferrari starts in 9th. There we go, scrolling through the menu, seeing that we're on -1 lap of fuel. We will stick into lean for the start. Revs are already building. Lights are coming on. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're out, and away we go. Getting off the start. Are we doing decent start? Yes, we have. Quite a good one. There's wheel spin a lot, but we're still moving down towards turn. And oh god, we've been punted from the back. Something's happened there. There's 2 cars off, and according to the timing screen, we've gone up into 5th, 1 position. I don't know what happened there really. Just looking at replays from other people, there was someone got stuck between me and someone else and tapped us sideways, so we almost, well, you saw what happened. I slammed on the brakes as soon as it happened, but luckily it didn't affect us at least. Now we're on the back, or very closely at least, so you cross Nick ahead in the other Williams, just kicking up some dirt while I think he's fighting with the McLaren of PGH, or Kieran as he's called. He's gone a bit wide, and you guys have a look at him, and they are holding each other up, and we're gaining on them massively. Oh damn, we're getting a bit of ego, and we got a bit of wheel spin there on the exit as well, so they're going to leave us behind maybe. Stick it out into the lean for the next corner as the traction is really poor, and therefore we would like to get the best possible exit. Interesting to see that they've gone wider on the exit than we have. We've gone inside and we get a bit of wheel spin. That might explain why they're trying to stick to the wider line than what we are. Never mind, we are in Icaros's slipstream. Up into Rich we've gone, and he's lagging a bit ahead of us, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Stick it down into lean, save a bit of fuel as we max out. Go down the inside of him. Oh, we're side by side with him almost. He's going around the outside. Will he stick around the outside? I think there's more grip on the inside, isn't there? Find out his proximity RSL. Oh damn, he's going past us. Damn, there's more grip on the outside. There must be. And we made a mistake there, going way too slow for the apex there, completely missing it. Yeah, never mind, not much happened there, so we pit at the end of lap 8 onto lap 9 for the prime tyres. This race we're not going to try a free stopper, we are supposedly going to stick to the scheduled 2-stopper which the strategy gave us before the race. But not quite sure if that will actually work. Hopefully it will, but the option tyres seemed pretty worn after 8 laps and we were struggling quite a bit and getting caught by wingsmen behind. But nevertheless, we will push on as hard as we can on these primes and hopefully they will last distance to around lap 19, maybe 20. And then skipping on to the end of lap 10 towards lap 11, we're going down towards turn 1. Some of the other guys starting to pit, like my team Phil, I believe at least, he's pitted. No, he's not, he's still ahead of us, he's in P6 and we've got up to P7 and he's gone wide at turn 1, it looks like. Kicked up a bit of dirt. He's going very slow. I think he started on the prime tyres and has been going on them since the beginning, so they're pretty worn, I suspect. Yeah, it goes wide and just lets me through there. Not much trouble, really. I wasn't expecting him to put up much of a fight, as 11 laps, I wouldn't go any longer than 10 laps on the primes at the most. So, skipping forward then to the end of lap 12, onto lap 13 now we're going on. And we are now up into P5 after everyone has made their pit stops back where we originally left off after turn 1 after being hit up the rear. But never mind. BT Dosh behind us, the guy behind us has set the fastest lap of race. That's rather worrying, as we can see on the minimap. He's quite close to us already, and that probably means he's got much greater pace than us and will be catching us very fast and probably get behind us and pass us very soon. He's only 1.9 seconds behind us now at the moment. I believe the gap was about 6 seconds about 2 or 3 laps ago. So he's caught us by about almost 2 seconds a lap, and I suspect he'll probably be past us by the end of this lap. Our pace on these prime tyres haven't been really that great, really. Been very slow on the prime tyres, quite slow on the options as well. It's just we've been trying to be as consistent as possible to make sure we don't lose any time. But now we can actually see him in our mirrors slightly as he comes down and gets even closer in his Toro Rosso. I suspect he'll have DRS on this straight and probably fly past us. Let's have a look. He's not getting closer to us at least. Put it up into Rich, see if we can defend a bit. So he's very close, he's in our slipstream and he's getting close already before he's got DRS. There he gets the DRS activation. He's breezing past us. See if we can do anything to defend. We'll stick to the outside, hopefully get the cut back on him. We brakes very early and blocks us, and we go and cut the corner slightly. And will we be able to hold it on the inside this time? No, just as we learnt last time on lap 2 with Ikarosnik. There's no way you can go down there, go down inside and get better traction. It doesn't work at all. You just, like, one on the outside gets much more grip and passing, but we try and go round back round the outside, look for the inside, go round the outside, see if we can hold it round the outside of turn 1 and turn 2. No, doesn't look like it. I think he's got the position and he probably will stay ahead and pull away from us from now onwards. Nevertheless, as we skip on to the end of lap 15, we make a small mistake by missing the apex at the second to last corner and get tons of wheel spin. As you can see now, leader Nervo Tank, or who was the leader of the race, I think up until this point, and he's won all the races from pole position so far this season before this race. But nevertheless, he's on the back of us now, and he's going to go past into turn 1. He's got the DRS. Will he go around the outside? You can go around the outside, both the inside and outside, and we're going side by side through turn 1 and turn 2. Will we go side by side through turn 3 as well? Oh yes we do. He's down the inside of us. He's got the position. Damn. He's on the fresher option tyres. He looks like he's going to make another stop possibly, but I expect him to pull out 20 seconds from us easily now, considering the pace he's had. But that was a fantastic move by the championship leader. Didn't give up on the fight. I didn't let him past, and he gave me the full fighting spirit. Moving on to our second and final pit stop, back onto the option tyres at the end of lap 19, starting lap 20. We're now on our final stint on the option tyres. Hopefully we'll be a lot faster this time than we were in the middle stints, and looking at how long they lasted in the first stint, they were quite worn after the first stint of option tyres. You didn't see that, but they were, trust me, sliding all over the place. And in this stint, I've got to go actually a lap longer than the other stints. I'm not feeling very confident considering the amount of wheel spin that gets produced around this track, especially through this turn, for instance, turn 3. It's very hard. And moving on to middle of lap 24, we can see a car in our mirrors. I believe it is a Mercedes of Jacko, as it says behind us. As we go down towards the last sector, pretty to Rich, back to lean, make sure we don't have too much wheel spin, but we've gone wide, we've braked too late, we locked up a bit I believe as well, and he's right on the back of us. But look in his mirrors, he's now disappeared, he's not in our mirrors at all. The gap said it was 1/10 to us. And look, he looks like he's about 4 or 5 seconds down the road, maybe, possibly. This was a very bizarre incident, because as you now see, I'm running Rich. He looks like he's 3 or 4 seconds beyond me. We come down into the braking zone, brake as we normally would, and suddenly, there appears a Mercedes right in front of us. And there he gets mild traction, and he stops. We go past him, then back into 6th, and he jumps back ahead of us. And then he goes and blocks us madly on the exit of that corner, and then he lags straight back ahead, another 20 yards up the road. Cost us about a second or so. Really annoying, really annoying. Then on to lap 25, just to show another example of him lagging. You've got him going round, looks like he's running off track or running wide, and decided, nope, he goes back on track where it was. Just cut a little, by mistake I cut it a bit wrong, but look, there he goes, we go back past him, back into 6, he's behind us, Nick's ahead of us, go back into the braking zone, and nope, he's lagged a corner ahead of us. Nope, okay, that's how far ahead of us he supposedly got on his screen. He saw me just as I was racing, but actually the fact of the matter was that, as you saw, I didn't actually see him until that the hairpin right again, the long back straight. That's the only time I actually saw him for the first time, really, properly. But at that point he just passed us under DRS on his screen. It was a very weird lag, but I guess that's what happens when you are from Norway and Europe and you race an Aussie that's on the next day. He's on the Monday and I'm on the Sunday, so the internet codes probably completely screw up and mix around, and that's what happens, as you can obviously see. Now we'll see if we're going to slipstream him, see if we can get back at him, but we're quite far behind. I strongly doubt we'll get anywhere near him, and if we do, he'll probably lag back ahead of us anyway, so I don't really see the point. P7 isn't a bad position for us anyway. There he's got lagged a bit ahead of us, made us make a mistake, got a bit trumped by that and outbraked ourselves a bit. Put it back up into rich mixture as we do along every big straight, and just hope to bring the car home in 7th now, really. Well, onwards to the end part of lap 25, and we are going back past Jacko. No, we haven't. No, we thought we were on lap 26, we thought we were, but no, he's somehow back in P6 ahead of us. But in the end, on the last lap of the race, it looks like we're going to come home in 7th position out of 11. Not too bad, really. Codyard has won his first Grand Prix, the second only winner so far this season out of the first 4 races in the AOR PS3 F1 League. And congratulations to him. And we come home in 7th position. There's result screens just to confirm halfway in the race. And we now skip on to the results after everyone had finished. And looking at the results, you can see Codyard has won the race, PGH or Kieran's in 2nd, and Novo Tank came home in 3rd with us 7th, and our teammate Phil in 10th. And then moving on to the driver's standings, in 1st position we have got Novo Tank and his Williams on 90 points in 2nd, Codyard in his McLaren followed by his teammate Kieran in the other McLaren. We are all the way down in 8th position on 17 points, stayed where we were from last race after the penalty got removed, and our teammate Phil is down in 12th position. All the way down in 12th position, lost 3 positions from last race. Moving on to the constructors' standings then, McLaren lead that in 133 points I believe. Williams are in 2nd on 115, followed by Mercedes on 70 points, and down in 4th position, midway in the constructors, me and Philip are in the Ferrari with 27 points apiece, 17 for me and 10 for him, makes 27. Not too bad really. But anyway guys, if you like this video, please leave a like and sub to my channel if you want to do that, and a share would also be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time for the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend. Hopefully it'll be edited by the end of the following week, hopefully, and be up on YouTube. Anyway guys, thank you very much and goodbye.